Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
So I've been thinking about this, and I wanted to ask you, why do brewers hate hop contracts so much?
Why do brewers hate hop contracts? Well, I mean, think about it. So, if I'm running a small brewery, the deck's basically stacked against me. I've got no buying power whatsoever. And if I don't closely manage and constantly renegotiate those contracts, I end up paying storage fees and potentially huge invoices for hops that, I don't actually need.
Hmm.
It's part of why we built the looping exchange in the first place, right? I mean, to make it easier for brewers to offload hops they don't need to brewers who actually need those varieties.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, and maybe we need to be thinking bigger here.
Bigger? Like, what do you mean?
Well, like a co-op?
A co-op.
Yeah, so, each brewery could just tell us how many pounds they want for any given variety. We roll it up into one big contract,
Brewers would definitely get better prices that way.
and when any given brewer decides if they don't need all the hops they've asked for, we could make it super easy for them and other members of the same group co-op to, like, you know switch them around.
So brewers don't even need to deal with contracts at all. We would just handle that for them and source directly from merchants we trust.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But the trick is, how do we, the Looping Exchange, not get screwed if brewers just lie to us or say they need 100,000 pounds of Citra or something?
Or just go dark. Brewers change jobs all the time, and sometimes they just abandon all of their accounts.
Yeah, that's no good. And so how do we make it flexible for brewers without taking on too much risk ourselves?
Well, we can't just eliminate all of the brewers' risk and absorb it ourselves. It's suicide.
Yeah, but you signed contracts before. How do they work?
Well, you agree on the varieties and the price and all that stuff, and then usually you've got a deadline to take delivery or start paying storage fees. The problem is, after a brewer signs a contract, it can be challenging to constantly reevaluate their positions, especially when most brewers can't even tell you what their flagship beer is going to be a year from now.
Yeah. So I wonder, what if we could just check in once a month and say, hey, do you still need these hops? If yes, they can click here to take delivery, like maybe 10% of them. And if not, just offer some of them to the other brewers in the group or something who might need those hops.
That's pretty cool. And we could give brewers with good risk scores more time and brewers with bad risk scores less time.
Wait, what's a risk score?
Things like their percent of positive ratings on the site. Are they still responding to our messages? Did they ask for the equivalent of like 2 pounds per barrel of hops or 10 pounds per barrel? There are tons of different metrics we could use, almost like a credit score, but better.
Yeah. So if they never take delivery of their hops that they asked for, it would hurt them. It hurt their risk score.
Yeah, and eventually we either just ban them from the co-hop or at least limit how much they can reserve until their risk score improves.
Wait, did you just say co-hop?
I think so. What else would we call it? Contracting 2.0?
No, that's terrible. This isn't contracting. This is way better than contracting.
Well, I think we should just build this. What's the worst that could happen?
Hey, John, sorry. This
Hey.
COVID life is crazy.
I know,
that
man.
took a
I
lot
know.
of work, but co-hop is ready. When do you want to launch it?
Yeah. I don't know. CBC maybe.
Is CBC still happening?
Yeah, in person actually.
In person? I didn't think anything was in person right now.
Yeah, it's in person. And if anybody's headed to Denver and wants to learn more, give us feedback, they can swing by booth 3547 to hang out with us in some peace and quiet.
Oh, God. All right. And you're doing a presentation too, right?
Yeah, with Riley Seitz and Gary Nicholas. It's called Demystifying the Elusive Standard Operating Procedure, the SOPs that saved our breweries, and what you'll want to know about them. Saturday, September 11th at 12:45 p.m. And I'll be giving everyone access to a free Trello board with all of my SOPs, which they can copy, modify, and make their own.
Okay. I got to go, man.
These
kids are tearing apart the house.
I should go.
Bye.
Okay. All
Later.
right. Okay.